that we're going to be running over the next 30 to 60 days. How many of you are have made a commitment not only to make money but build a business? How many of you have decided that you want to build a business, right? I know a lot of times we want to make money, but there is a different mindset from making money to building a business that will create income for the rest of your life. I'm committed to building a business that will create income for generations to come. Anybody interested in that? Now, I know we want to make some money, but I think it's time to change our mindsets to the point that I want to build something that we now, but something that will take care of me in the years to come and next generation or my great grandchildren. I think there's a difference in that. And if you think of it like that, how many years would you commit to something like that before you actually quit? Because we talked about that this just a few minutes ago. How many years are you willing to sacrifice to build something or give it an opportunity before you quit? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that will actually put us in a whole different mindset as we are, running for our independence. Am I making sense? I know a lot of people, obviously, we quit before we actually get the results. But I think there needs to be a commitment. Would y'all agree with that? There needs to be some form of commitment in order to build that type of business, right? So I want to really get that out of the way, because as we're getting ready to start this, would you actually commit the next 6 to 12 months? And I'm giving you something that's realistic, that's already documented. Would you commit for the next 6 to 12 months towards where you're now generating $3,000 to $5,000 a month in residual repeat income? All right. That's what this is all about for me today, as I'm actually sharing this, as we want to really help families to become independent. Now, do you think you have to have the mindset for that, ladies and gentlemen? Do you think you need to have a mindset for that? The mindset of building that legacy? Yes, that's number one, right? So I want you to write down these 3 words as I was listening to my mentor this morning. You got to have the proper mindset, and my goal today is to make sure that you have proper mindset as you move into this next 30 to or 6 to 12 months, right? The next thing is you have to have the right mouthpiece. How many of you would agree with that? You got to have the right mouthpiece to actually build this business. Not only when you're talking to other people, but as well as talking to yourself, right? Because when you're talking to other people, a lot of us are talking to ourselves. So do you have to be saying the right words out of your mouth that will literally attract what it is that you want into your business? Yes or yes, right? I'm going to tell you that has a lot to do with it. And the next thing is your money. Okay, money. All right. So I have a question. Are you willing to invest in your mindset? Right? They say if you fill your mind with information, you will fill your bank account with gold. If you fill your mind, so over these next days, just filling my mind constantly with the right information, it will fill my bank account with wealth. Am I making sense? Same thing with your mouthpiece. As you actually look at it, are you sowing seeds, ladies and gentlemen? When you're speaking, are you planting seeds to people? Are you planting seeds into your own life? When you speak out of your mouth, those seeds that you are planting, is it going to create or is it going to distract what it is that you want? So as we're going into this, ladies and gentlemen, it had to start with the thought process first. It then comes out of my mouth. And at the end of the day, we're going to really start talking about expectation. So this is another place that we really need to be at. What are you expecting from this will determine the level of commitment that you're willing to give to it. Am I making sense? What you expect from it will determine the level of commitment that you're willing to make. Y'all can write that one down. That's good right there. The level of expectation will determine the amount of commitment and action that you will put into it. Yes or yes. So if I'm willing to, knowing that I'm expecting that right now, listen to what I just said. I literally knew when I got started with this and I made a decision that I wanted to be off my job. I literally said, I'm giving myself a year to get off my job. This was back in 2007. So some of us do want to work this business full time. Some of us do want to be at diamond status. Some of us do want to be making anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. I know that some of us. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, knowing that that's what I'm expecting to happen, there's a level of what? Work that I must be willing to put forth. So the first level is I'm committed to the business. All right. When you look at that, you're going to see some major results that come to your understanding. Because see, I think about not the 10,000, but I think about the lifestyle that that type of income coming in every single month would create for you, right? Your family, and all of that other stuff. All right. So we decided to actually bring this back, where we put this promotion together. I want everybody to write this stuff down, so that you know exactly what we're going to be doing. Basically, when we started this run, there's some things that I understood how important it was to really get a momentum created in order to get the success that I was after. And a lot of us didn't know this when we signed up, how important it was to really get off the ground and get started. So these next 30 to 60 to 90 days are going to be very critical for your life. So the first thing is, how many of you are going to be committed for the next 30 days? Like literally, like when we say fast, would you be committed for the next 30 days that you're going to literally build? Like I'm committed to the promotion for the next 30 days. I'm committed to the promotion for the next 30 days. So that means if I'm committed, that simply means I can't allow too much other stuff in the way of that, right? So, and I'm sharing I'm sharing something with you that honestly was done December the 1st, 2013, when I got started. So I'm going to not only tell you how to do it, but I'm going to show you the results of what took place over those next 6 months. Fair enough? So I'm going to show you, it's documented, that I'm not just telling you something that I heard, but something that was actually done. And I'm going to give you the results from it. And hopefully that'll increase your belief that you can do it. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully everybody in here is already a part of Paycations, right? All right. So the first thing was commitment to the next 30 days. Starting July the 5th, we will start this promotion. July the 5th, we will start this promotion. We will be doing webinars every single day, Monday through Friday. You even have days. Does that mean I have 2 days off? No, it doesn't mean I have 2 days off. There's just 2 days that we are not going to be doing the webinars, just in case there's something that may perhaps needs to be done. So you do have some time, but for those 5 days, 4 o'clock and 9 o'clock, you need to be on the webinar. Now, ladies and gentlemen, do you physically need to be on the webinar yourself? No, you do not. But do you need to have somebody in front of the information at 4 o'clock and at 9 o'clock? Because we are going to be doing the webinars. This is to support you. So that way, once I know the webinar, I want to do this every single day for the next, what, 30 days, right? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, 4 o'clock p.m. I'm sorry, 4 o'clock p.m. and 9 o'clock are the days that we're going to do Monday through Friday. For those that's on the West Coast in the 10th, that's going to 11 o'clock, on Tuesdays and Thursday, we will have a 10:30 webinar. So there will be a webinar on Tuesday at 10:30, and there will be a webinar on Thursday at 10:30. Are everybody clear with that? So we're going to have 4 to 9 every day, Monday through Friday. We're going to have a 10:30 on Tuesdays and Thursday. So the first Tuesday night for the people that said we will have a 10:30. So Tuesday when we get started, we are going to go 3 webinars on that, and this will be Eastern time. Everybody, all of this is Eastern time. So 10:30. Over there will be 7:30 in California and all of your places, 9:30 Central, and all of that good stuff. So can you commit to those 3 webinars and have somebody on that? Yes, you can. Okay, just because again you're not on there, that's to show you that we're here. We're going to support this thing all the way through. And some people that was on the last one already know. I'm going to actually show you. But it starts with, first of all and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, you making the commitment that you are going to take advantage of this particular webinar. Yes or yes. Period. It starts with you first. I could do these webinars every single night. But if you're not committed, it's not going to make a difference. And what do I mean by committed? That means you should have your calendar just like this. You see this calendar that I have? Guess what? You should have your calendar just like this, to the point that you are writing out your schedule for the next 30 days. And guess who this is about right now, ladies and gentlemen? Who is this about right now? Who is this about right now? It's about you. It is about you. Ladies and gentlemen, I know, and I've been teaching on this in personal development all week long, where many of us, how many would agree with us, we done made this our life about everybody else to the point that we've lost ourselves in some cases. I know this as a parent, as a husband, as a wife, as an employee, as an employee. Some of us have been committed to so many other people so long that we have what? We've lost ourselves. But guess what? If you get you, and this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. So we got so much stuff on the plate that we're doing so for somebody else. Somebody has lost a house over there. Somebody has lost a car over there. Somebody has lost their life over it because it just got so overwhelming that they jumped off the daggone bridge. I'm telling you this. It is important that you make it about you first. Don't wait, because once you lose everything, that's when it really becomes about you, and that's the people that'll actually win. How do I know? Because I was a victim of that. Am I making sense? This is so important. Right now, I think everybody on this call deserves at least 30 days. Period. All right. So we already have the schedule. We also created another flyer for everyone that you will be able to use to invite people to the call. Let me see. Mr. Mumford, are you on the line this morning? Okay, I'm going to use Mr. Mumford. I just made you a presenter, sir. If you can unmute yourself. Oh, not yet. Say it again.
Can you hear me?
Oh, wait.
1, 2, 3. You hear me?
No,
One, two,
I don't.
three.
All right, can you hear me? Hold on, hold on.
Can you hear
Uh,
me?
Can y'all hear Mr.
One,
Mumford?
three. Check one, two. Check one, two. Check one, two.
Oh,
Check
they
one,
can
two.
hear you. Okay, they can hear you. I can't. All right, that's okay. As long as they can hear you, we good to go. All right, hold on for a second. Hold on, it's probably just Mr. All right, so and I'm going to show you guys how we do this, right? I'm going to show you guys basically how we do this. Mr. Mumford, say something.
Check one, two. Check one, two, three.
There we
One,
go.
two, three, four, five, six,
I
seven,
got
eight,
you
nine,
now.
10.
Okay, I got you. All right, so this is how we're going to do this, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm just going to give you some, for instances, on how to invite people. Jamal,
One,
how you doing? Okay, awesome. Listen, I'm actually something just came across my desk that I'm working on this huge project and I need your help on. Um, could you do me a favor and webinar tonight and give me your honest opinion of what you or how you feel about it?
sure. What is it about?
I can't hear. Okay. Everything is really going to be discussed. I'm really not sure everything now, but I want to make sure you get all of the information. They're also doing a raffle on there where they're giving away a bunch of gifts and stuff. And they're also giving away a 3 day 2 night for just listening. So I think this may be really, economical for us. Are you available around 4 o'clock or 9 o'clock this evening? 4 o'clock this afternoon or 9 o'clock this evening? Which one would be best for you?
Probably nine.
I can't hear you. So at 9 o'clock we're gonna go and I'll send you the information. Send me a text real quick so I can send you the information. All right. Now listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. The
Okay.
information that you're going to send is simply, I don't know why you lagging, but the information that we're going to send is going to be a P file. Everybody got that? It's going to be a JP file. It's going to look just like this. Let me see if I have it on my desktop. It's a very professional. You can actually send this out in an email as well. All right. It doesn't look like I have it on my I don't have it on my desktop. But what I will do is I will actually put this on Facebook so that you guys can get it. It'll have all of the information on it. It says that we're going to be giving away the raffle. It says that we're going to be doing the 3 day 2 nights and all of that. Got to do is do what? Send them the information. Creators are up. Is that making sense to everybody? Can everybody still hear me? Yes or yes? Okay, good. All right. I was making sure. I don't know. Even if you're inviting people on the email and things of that nature, you can actually set simple as possible for each and every one of you to be able to succeed here. All right. Now let me show you what's going to take place. Mr. Mumford is listening to the webinar, right? So when Mr. Mumford calls back, am I breaking up? Am I breaking up?
You're good.
I'm hearing no. Somebody said badly. Good now. All right. So if Mr. Mumford just gets started, right, and he just webinar, Mr. Mumford, he'll need to get back in touch. I want y'all to see this real fast. Do y'all see this right here on the screen right now? It says 3-day, 2-night getaway for all guests. All the guests must stay for the entire presentation. So this is going to be told to them. They're going to actually have to send an email to the Millionaire Travel Group at gmail.com. And it's going to have to say, please send us your name of who invited you. What did you like most about the presentation? And they must do a 3-way to get their verification code. Do y'all see that, everybody? These are not free vouchers. These are complimentary vouchers. So they are responsible. Notice I have this, must pay taxes and fees on the getaway. Is everybody right familiar with this? So do not tell people that it is free. It is a 3-day, 2-night getaway, complimentary of the Creators of Wealth. All right? Now, this, ladies and gentlemen, notice it says that they must get back. So they got to do a 3-way to actually get the verification code. Does that make sense? So that's going to be very important to each and every one of you, is the 3-way. So it'll go just like Satchel. I have Mr. Jamal Mumford on the call. This gentleman just got off the webinar. He really liked. Now we're going to say 1, 2, or 3. So 1, I'm not interested, but I love what I'm not interested at this moment. And period, I'm not interested. That's the 1 person. The number 2 person is I'm interested, but I still have a few questions too. And number 3 is, man, he could have been quiet. I want this. I'm ready to sign up today. Do you have that? So each one of us are going to say you're either a 1, 2, or 3. So when that person calls you back, you'll just simply say, what number are you? They'll say, I'm a 2. If they say they're a 1, guess what? That's okay too. Am I making sense? So with that being said, Mr. Mumford, I have a gentleman that's on the phone. I'm in the bushes. Kip has field in the bushes. Okay. Y'all can't hear me?
I hear you.
Oh. Hey, Darryl, you better stop distracting me. So the thing about it is, ladies and gentlemen, the 1, 2, or 3, fell in the bushes. So the 1, 2, or 3, ladies and gentlemen, will make it easier. So when I say Mr. Mumford is a 1, he really like basically he liked what this is his number, and he just want to get his verification code, right? What did you like most about it? What did you like most about it? If he says nothing, you say, great. Hold on. Let me get your verification code. Am I making sense? We're making this process so simple, anybody can do this. Now, Mr. Mumford, boom, he's on a 3-way. What happens when you turn the 3-way call over, ladies and gentlemen? What do? You mute your phone and you allow that person to take care of your 3-way. You don't say nothing. Shh. I ain't gonna say shut up. Don't say nothing at the end of the day. Go eat a sandwich. Yeah, that's what Bruce always said. Go in the kitchen, eat a sandwich. All right? With that being said, we're making the process simple. Now, for everybody that's looking, I want y'all to see this. Share my screen. All right, so everybody should be able to see this in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? Everybody should be able to see my screen in a minute. No, don't eat a sandwich. What you want me to eat? Okay, hold on. Yes. Okay, that's done. All right, full screen. All right, can everybody see my screen now? Yes? Awesome. All right, so I want everybody to write this down. Creatorsofwealth.com. Everybody should be able to see that, right? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all see the screen? Everybody see it? Nobody see the screen?
Yes, we see it.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mumford. I'm going to just go with you because I know your computer is working. All right, so if you notice here, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Creators of Wealth website. Pay attention. This page is going to be very important. Everybody write that down on your piece of paper, all right? Y'all don't see it. Some people don't see it. Some people see it. Okay. It goes like
It's
this.
showing fine.
Huh?
It's showing fine.
Okay. So if we go here, you'll see where it says three-way calls, right? Everybody see the three-way calls. On here, there's a video on how to do a proper three-way call. So just watch the video and learn how to do a proper three-way call. This is going to be very important to each and every one of you, okay? The next thing you'll see on here is Creators of Wealth. You'll see numbers under here that you will be able to call for a three-way. Are you with me? So you got the proper three-way call, and you also have a bunch of names of people that you can call to do a three-way. Is everybody familiar with that? Yes, and you see it now, right? So I want you to make sure you pay attention to that, all right? On that site, there's a bunch of other stuff that you could go to really maximize this time frame. Now, Mr. Mumford decides to get started, right? If we're doing a call at 4 o'clock, right? Isn't there another call at 9 o'clock? And then on Tuesday and Thursday, there's another call at 10:30. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Now I can get Mr. Mumford started right now. So Mr. Mumford, I have a question for you. There's a $69.95 monthly fee. Do you want to get rid of that fee right now?
Absolutely.
Do you want to make the money that you just spent to get in this business? Do you want to get that back this week?
I want to get it back as fast as possible.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Today being Monday, the last day payroll is Sunday. If I give you 10 3-day, 2-night vouchers, do you have 10 people that you can give these vouchers to take a look at the webinar at 9 o'clock?
I definitely could find some people, I think.
So if I give you 10 of these, right? Are you with me? If I give you 10 of these vouchers right now, do you know 10 people that you can give these vouchers to that's interested in either saving 50 to 80% on their next, or interested in make $5,000 over the next 6 to 12 months? Yes or no?
Yes.
So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I just gave him 10 vouchers. He gives them to 10 people. He has what? At least 5 to 6 people on the webinar at 9 o'clock. Are y'all following what I'm saying? The key is getting you started right now. Have those 10 people, they tell what? Now they got 10 people, let's say 2 or 3 of them sign up. Now you got 3 people that's giving away 10 that you now have 30 people on that next webinar in favor for you. Are y'all following what I'm saying? And this is why I'm saying commitment. This is why I'm saying take massive action. This is why I'm saying right now we've given you almost 2 weeks to prepare for this, and if you do this for the next 30 days, I promise you, I know everybody on here can be a national. I know anybody can be international, and we are going to create some diamonds during these next 6 to 12 months. How many of you are committed to that lifestyle? At the end of the day, we're giving you the system. We're going to be doing a raffle every single night. Anybody can win that raffle. So guess what? You can be on that raffle and win that raffle. So if I'm committed, I'm going to be committed to at least 1 or 2 or all 3 of those webinars this month. Mr. Mumford, share right now what a promotion like this can do for those that are listening under the sound of your voice that's committed. Now, I'm not talking about, hobbies and stuff like that. I'm talking about commitment of what we have done over the years when we've been committed to this business or this industry.
I can tell you, Mr. Satchel, and I know we shared this the last promotion we did, and I shared the power of promotions. Promotions are the best time you want to build your business because it's just something about a synergy and it's called the law of momentum. John Maxwell talks about that in his book on the irrefutable laws of leadership, the law of momentum. And one of the things about the law of the momentum is that once you get into momentum, you will recruit more people, you will sign up more people than you ever have in a time, and because it's the energy that takes place. So, what you want to do is you definitely want to take the time, and I just show you, I would share this with people. When it comes to promotion, this is when you sit down with your family. I'm always about the family. This is when you sit down with your family, you sit down with, you let your job know, listen, I'm not going to work any overtime this month. Okay? Because if you really understand this will really take place in your business. You will have success if you give it the commitment. Let your family know. Listen, this month I'm not going to be available as much. I'm in a momentum phase with my business, and I'm going to need some time away. I'm going to need more time away from the family normally because I'm building the momentum right now. And this is where you sit down and you get your calendar out and you map out your month. Don't map out your day. Map out your entire month ahead of time right now. So this weekend while you guys in holiday, whatever, take some time and map out your whole entire calendar. And then next you make your list. And you make a list of everybody you're going to give these vouchers to, and you stick to the system and have somebody on those calls every single time. And just have blinders on. Don't worry about who's saying no. Just put them through the process, And Mr. Satchel just did. It's very, very simple. With these, and in the back of the day, Mr. Satchel, we didn't have vacation vouchers. We didn't have incentives to give away to people. So we have really improved the system right now. Where how hard is it? I mean, and folks, I have to be honest with you. I mean, you got to really think about yourself. How hard is it to give away something for free? Mr. Satchel, this been here. So when I even tell people, I said, listen, I'm going to. There's no commitment and no obligation. I even put in my there's no commitment, no obligation at all. I just need your support. You check some information out, and you get the free. You get a complimentary, not free. Gotta say complimentary. You get a complimentary vacation voucher, and that's it. So, Mr. Satchel, absolutely, momentum is crucial because guys, remember, everybody is here is also building at the same time. So it's not just you yourself. Remember, folks, you're not a lone ranger here. This is Mr. Satchel bringing people to the call. This is Monique bringing people to the call. This is Cheryl Leaks. This is Sharon. This is everybody bringing people to the call at one time, and it creates a synergy. And when your people get on that call, they're going to feel the energy, and they're going to sign up. Folks, I'm telling you, I always built my business on momentum. So when I came back into vacation, I put in 30 people in my first month in the business because I fell on the momentum the team was doing at the time. Folks, you build your most business during momentum. All leaders in the industry know you build during momentum and promotions. With that being said, to you, Mr. Satchel.
Woo! I'm so excited right now. I just found the actual invitation that I want everybody to see. Listen, we are going to spend thousands of dollars doing this promotion. Okay? If you notice, we said we're going to be doing a raffle every single night because it's going to be very important that we have, watch this, that room is packed every single night. This is why we're asking for your level of what? Commitment. It is packed every single night. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Let me see something. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, so it is imperative that we are on time. Listen to me now and listen to me closely. Right now, there is 81 people in this room. 81 people. Did y'all just hear what I just said? If all 81 people, watch this, put on one person on Monday night or Tuesday night, July the 5th, one person, ladies and gentlemen, that's over 160 people that's going to be on that webinar. The room only holds 100 people. There's a reason why I'm doing this. It only holds 100 people on the webinar, which means if everybody just put one person on, we are already over capacity. Doesn't that mean that? Yes or yes? Do you understand the level of synergy that is going to create in that room? Hear what I'm saying? It is going to be so, I'm telling you, see, when I tell you expectation, I already know it's going to be over 100 people in that room. I already know. Now, there's people that have been on this webinar or you ran with us the first time, and you know whenever we do a promotion, how many times have we maximized that room? So I'm telling you, I'm just not saying this. It is so important that you make sure that you are at room on time, and or make sure your guest knows that they need to be in that room on time or they will miss it. Now, if they miss it, what do you think they're going to do the next day or the next time that the webinar is going to be? We are creating what we call the behavior of these webinars. Are you with me? So that you can maximize your potential on the webinars with your guests. Everybody got that? So hopefully y'all hearing what I'm saying, because I am not playing. I am so not playing right now. All right. Here we go. So this is what the invitation looks like. So can we say I got VIP passes to this project? Can we say that? To this event, I got VIP passes. That's why we put that in the middle of the flyer. It says you are invited to our project webinar, the raffle drawing tonight, VIP access. So they'll get this, and then all they got to do is put this information in. It'll say 4 or 9. Ladies and gentlemen, all the information, you don't have to ask, what is this? What is the information? All you got to do is do what right now? You can take a picture of this so you'll have it on your phone right now before I even put it in Facebook for those that are really taking this business serious. We have simply taken out the time to spend the money to help you guys increase your income. Run for your independence. The next thing that we did also, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you did get the flyer and post it to your walls on Facebook? When I say you can post this on all of your social events, I'm posting it on Instagram, posting it on Google, posting it on Instagram, posting it on LinkedIn. If I'm not mistaken, Cheryl says she posted the flyer. There was a reason why I gave you the flyer without all of the information. Why do you think I did that? Because I wanted people to ask you when, where. Do y'all get the promotion? See, if we don't do nothing, Kemp Satchel knows how to promote an event. This is why we got the videos. You just want to, how many of you just honestly want to have people calling you saying, what is this? I'm seeing it all over the place. This is what we're able to do when we all come together on this project. Am I making sense? So if you don't do nothing, get this flyer for the rest of the weekend, because everybody going to be on their computer. You should be putting your flyer up on the wall, not this particular flyer with all of the information. This is for the one that you're inviting people. Am I making sense? So the flyer that you want to use, all right, let's get it. For the presentation, upload. Let me find it for you. Wow, y'all got me sweating up in here. So notice this one says what? It says run for your independence project, start July the 5th. 3 days, 2 night giveaway for all guests, nightly raffles. Nightly raffles upgrade to 8-day vacations. Do you think people are going to say, when is this? Where is it at? I done had people ask me, is the event sold out yet? Are y'all following what I'm saying? There's a reason why we're telling you, instead of doing a whole lot of talking, create people that simply says, what is that? You can have this on your phone. I want to send you something that we got this huge project that I got VIP tickets to. What are you doing Thursday night? What are you doing Wednesday night? And then guess what? If they say they're doing something Tuesday night, you can have them on Wednesday. If they say Wednesday night, we can have them on Thursday. If they say that, boom, boom. How many of y'all are ready to take advantage of this promotion? All right. Now, the next thing that I'm going to say to each and every one of you, all right? When you're building a business, do you need to invest in the business? Do you need to invest in your business? Any business? Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, when this money starts coming in, please do not just keep saying, I need money to pay my bills. Hear what I'm saying? Do not keep saying, I need money to pay my bills. Build your business and your business will pay your bills. Did you hear what I just said? So don't take all of the money out of your e-wallet. Guess what? Leave some of that money in there and then take some and invest it in other things that is going to cause you to have an avalanche of people. Are you feeling what I'm saying? If you got $100, well, guess what? Leave 70 in and take 30 out. Or leave 30 in and take 70 out. I don't care how you do it. Leave 50-50. I have a young lady on here right now. Let me show you how good she is. And I guess she don't. When I went to her back office, she's on my team. I'm her sponsor. But when I went to her back office, she had over $10,000 just sitting in her back office. It's just sitting there like, yo, just like, how good would that feel knowing you have that much income sitting in your business that you can use to invest with? And I mean, when I tell you she's out on all of the trips, she's going places. Why? Because she doesn't have a mindset just to be making money to pay the bills. Am I making sense? Literally. And guess what? Not even a diamond. See, sometimes it's just about what? Sometimes, let me see what I meant right here. Sometimes it's about creating money to create money. Does that make sense? Sometimes it may not be about a position. Positions don't pay bills, but money does. The other thing it takes is being a good servant over your income. Are you see? There's a mindset, and I heard Chad say this. Chad Thompson in his book 9 to 5. If you haven't read it, read his book immediately. But he said, I had to learn the way my boss thought. Even though, how many of you guys on here know that you do your position better than your boss does? How many of you on here know that you was better than your boss? Anybody feel like they're better than their boss, right? He said, but my boss is my boss. And he said, I had to learn the way my boss thought. My boss didn't want to make money. My boss wanted to have money to create other ideas, right? To have money. Does that make sense? There's a whole, see, when you say make, there's a labor involved in that. When you're building, it says simply, I want to have money so that I can create more what? Leverage. So if I have money, I can hire your smartness and I can have my time. Does that make sense? See, it's just the way we think. So how many people do you honestly think they want to have money that's constantly coming in on a daily basis from something that they created. Like maybe it was knitting and you just have money that's just coming in because now you done knitted up enough stuff to where it's just coming, and now you got a manufacturer that bought your idea. Am I making sense? That means you had time to create something that you built. So the way I'm looking at this, ladies and gentlemen, is not just making money, but building something that can always create more income flow for you. Hopefully you guys are understanding this as we are running for our independence. Independence comes internally, not externally. Independence is changing the way you think, not in what you do. So with that being said, the moment that you decide to become independent, you start creating ideas that will give you your independence. Is that making sense? Hopefully everybody is understanding what I'm saying on the day, because at the end of the day, guess what? Start leveraging things that will create leads for you. Start putting investments in Craigslist. Start, anybody got these cards, right? We got these cards now, right? Everybody see these cards? Guess what? You can start putting them out. Instead of just saying, oh, I don't know nobody. Guess what? I got boxes of these cards. If you look behind me, I got boxes of them. Work from home, boom, work from home. Wherever I am, I can actually put these in different places. We just got here's the other one. These work, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Become a travel agent. Flip it over. There's some more travel agents wanted. These work. Are you following what I'm saying? Let me see what else I got that I'm going to give you. How many of you got the magazines, right? They work. Put the label on them. When you put the label on them, guess what? They work. Looking for a career change. Watch the video. The video is on there. You follow what I'm saying? They work. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Oh no, not that one. We just got these and they're in your markets because I know Preston and Bruce just got them as well. But we just got the travel agents brochure for the Platinum Club. This Platinum Club, I'm going to tell you, you're talking about going to sell like hotcakes. It is going to sell like hotcakes because I'm going to people's jobs that have 100 employees and they want to use this travel club as a incentive. So you think that boss might partner up with me to start creating a residual income for himself just with his employees? And guess what? He can have his employees do payroll deduction and only charge them $30 for these. And guess what? If he's charging them $30, $15 for each week, let me tell you how good this Platinum Club is. It's so good that they give these same clubs away at timeshares. When you don't get the timeshare, they sell you a vacation club for $1,000. It's the same exact thing. Why? Because I used to sell timeshare, ladies and gentlemen. It was just packaged a little bit differently, but it's the same condos, it's the same places, it's all of the same ideas. Are you following what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, commit to building your business over the next 90 days, 6 months, 12 months, and guarantee you, you'll sit very comfortable. I can't tell you what to do. I cannot tell you. All I'm doing is suggesting all of your leaders, Bruce Bailey, Mr. Ron Jones, Preston Scott, we have come together on this, and we are here to do whatever it is that needs to be done to help you guys win. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate all of you. If you want the Platinum Club, again, they're in your market between Ron and Preston. They have in the DC. If you're in another market, let me know. We got 5,000. So we can actually, they're 25 for $10. We got them in bulk so that you wouldn't have to pay, because they cost about $1 and something change if you get them at Staples, because they are in your back office. They are in your back office, right? In fact, let me show y'all that where this is um, right now, so y'all can say you don't need. All right. Yeah, and your back office. Everybody should be able to see my screen as I'm speaking. My business recognition. This is marketing tools. Under marketing tools. So if you go down here where it say Platinum Travel Club benefits, you just click on that, and there is your brochure right there. So you can actually take it to Staples and they can print it. But again, like I say, if you're not getting them in bulk, you're gonna pay $1 and something for them a piece. We're doing 25 for $10. All you gotta do, and then we'll mail it for like it's $2 if we mail it out to you. So we can get them for you that way, or you can go ahead and feel free and get them. But I'm gonna tell you, just by the droids, I think if you get 100 from us, it's like $43 or something like that. So with that being said, all of the stuff is here for you. We have done it now. Oh, what I do want to do, I want to show y'all what took place with this. All right. This is what happened. I want y'all to all see this today. So I'm showing you this is what happens with the level of commitment that was done. All right. So we go to my monthly checks. I'm not even going to show you the weekly checks. But if you go to the monthly checks, we're going to go back to 2013 of November. I want y'all to open this. I'm going to open this up a little bit. So if you notice, I've been in vacation since June 2007. Everybody see that? June since 2007. I never left. All right. Why? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to travel the rest of my life. So I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you November 2013. All right. And everybody should be able to see this check right here. Can everybody see that? If you can't, that's probably because you're not on your phone. So if everybody can see that check went down to 20 to 112.40. Are you following what I'm saying? So December the 1st, and I'm going to show y'all something anyway. I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to show you something else just so I can prove a point here. 2013, the check was down to 94. This is a monthly check now. This is a monthly check. 94, because I had literally stopped doing this. I was just taking advantage of the travel benefits, and that's it. All right. That was September. October, that check was 112. Everybody see that, right? Okay. November. So December the 1st, listen to what I'm saying. December the 1st, right? December the 1st is when Monique called me, and that's when we had turned over to Paycations, and I had made a decision. I said, man, this business is obviously working because it's been paying me every single month, regardless of how much it was, right? But December the 1st is when I decided to start back building this business. All right. December the 1st, that first check from the first one became $492. That was the first monthly check. I wrote a check out for $10,000. Listen to what I'm saying. I wrote a check, a personal check for $10,000 that I said that I was going to cash on my birthday, September the 16th, 2014. Are y'all paying attention to what I'm saying? I wrote the check. Because then at that day, that becomes what? My expectation. I'm expecting to do this. So I wrote the check for 10 grand and I said by 9/16/2014, I was going to cash this check for my 50th birthday. I turned 50 years old on that day. All right. Wrote it out. I said, I'm going to cash this check to Kemp Satchel. It didn't matter about anybody else that day. It was about Kemp Satchel because I'm looking at my check and I'm saying, oh, I got to get this money up. So when I wrote that check, I said, all right, I got it now. Let me ask you a question. If I'm writing that check, ladies and gentlemen, am I giving myself a level of what? Communication. Thank you. Measurable, specific. I knew what I was going to do. So at the end of the day, my 50th birthday, I knew nobody was going to write me a check for $10,000. The only person that was going to do that was who? Kemp Satchel. Wrote it down. This is what I'm doing. This is what I got to do. And I'm not doing nothing until I'm able to get this done. Hopefully y'all are hearing what I'm saying. This is what I mean by sacrifice. Without sacrifice, it doesn't mean anything. You got to make the sacrifice. You got, oh, my mother need to go here. My grandmother need to go here. This person need to go there. I got to do this. I got to be at the church. I got to be at the school. I'm in class. All of this stuff, guess what? It ain't going to work. I didn't have hardly none of that stuff going on. And this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Most people got to lose everything before they actually, because I didn't even have a car to drive December of 2013 of this date. My car was sitting. But see, when you hit rock bottom, you ain't got nothing. You can't go nowhere now. You can't say I'm going to be here. I can't take you this place. I can't do none of that stuff. And simply, guess what? It had to become about me. We get it so much that we work so hard for everybody, but when it comes to you, you forget. And then guess what? Now when you need somebody, ain't none of those people there. I'm telling you, I'm 52 years old. I'm telling you a real life story right now. I'm just giving you my testimony. Because see, I'm telling you, it's sad. I don't want nobody to have to ever be in that predicament that I was in December. But when you got people controlling your life, when you got people telling you what to do, when they telling you got mandatory this and you don't have no control, somewhere in life you're going to get sick and tired of doing that. And I'm going to tell you, that's when you're going to come up. See, they say when Katrina came through New Orleans, it wiped out everything. Everything. They say 70% of those people are doing better today than they was then. See, sometimes it takes that catastrophic event. It's not until the doctor tell you you just had a heart attack and you start eating right. It's not until you lose the car they come up and tow, and now you ain't got nothing to do but be embarrassed because guess what? Oh man. See, some of y'all ain't never been through nothing. I know that. You've been born with a silver spoon in your mouth. But I'm telling you what caused this to happen on December the 1st and why I decided. But I know somebody you ain't lost the house yet. You ain't lost the car. You ain't been out on the street. You ain't been homeless. You ain't been in a shelter. Shh. Baby, when I tell you this thing here will change your life, and you think those are the bad things, but those are the things you're thankful for because that's what got you to this place. See, you think your trials and tribulations is trials and tribulations. It ain't trials. It's the thing that's going to get you off your butt. It's going to bring you closer to God. It's going to make you make sacrifices because guess what? You'll never want to ever feel that pain again. I'm telling you. So at the end of the day, that's what December brought me. I didn't have no choice but to sit in front of my computer and do webinars. Are you following what I'm saying? I'm doing this. This got to happen. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. December 2013. That next check went up to 1,050. That was in 30 days, ladies and gentlemen, from 492. This is what happens when a compounding effect takes place. I knew no job was going to give me that kind of raise. They would have gave me another 492 the next week, another 492 the next week. But then here we go. That was January. February of 2014, that check went up to 2317. Are you fine? This is repeat income. That's in 30 days, 60, 90 days. The following week, the following month, March, it went up to 26, another $300 raise. That's 4 months. April, it went up to what? 33. Right? That's what? 5 months. And then May, guess what? Is that 48? That's almost $5,000, ladies and gentlemen, in 6 months with my income. And you got to know, when you get to those monthly, those are monthlies that continue to grow. That was in May of 2014. I didn't even show you no weekly checks. I'm just showing you the potential of what Paycations can do for you if you are committed and you're willing to make the sacrifice. At the end of the day, it's nothing else I can do for you. I just led the ship to show you that. Guess what? And it helped so many other people even better than it helped me. When you get to hear Chad's story, when you get to hear Mark Sterling's story, when you get to hear your Diamonds, your Jonathan Greens, all of these people, the Chanazas, when you hear their story, then you'll understand it was a level of commitment. But if you're willing to put in the time that you're putting in your job for somebody else, and you're willing to start giving yourself that level of commitment, I promise you, Paycations will give you a lifetime of freedom. 6 to 12 months, ladies and gentlemen. Period. So with that being said, hopefully you got it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And here we are again, as I'm starting all over again from scratch. I'm going to do it over because guess what? There's still more positions. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. And you'll see the results. Why? Because I truly believe in what we have here at Paycations. God bless you. Take care. Take charge over yourself, because at the end of the day, when you control your life, you'll get more out of life than anybody is willing to offer you. July the 5th. We will be getting started, so I'll send out those things for each and every one of you. By the way, don't eat too many ribs. Happy 4th of July to all of you. And also, there is a for those that's going to the training, 2-day training. Make sure you go into your back offices and make sure you go in your back office and register for either one of those trainings that you're going to go to. The Diamond Tour. Thank you so much. That you're going to go to. Make sure you commit to going to at least one of those events that all of your leaders are going to be coming out and actually doing for you. Your owners, the top leaders. Barry Donaldson is impeccable. I thank God every day for his leadership and what he has brought. For those that went to trainer, it was awesome, and it's only going to take us to the next level. All right, I'm done. Have a good afternoon.